go to Yai Restaurant. They have the crispy pork with the Chinese broccoli over rice. That one's very good.
Quick trip from Venice, a few highways, some traffic, and I found myself on Hollywood Boulevard. Trying to get my bearings straight, I stopped at a convenience store so I could locate my grub spot, Yai Restaurant. I consulted my handy-dandy map application on my phone, typed it in, and to my surprise, I was sitting right next to it. Literally. My car was parked in front of the place. That's how incognito this establishment really is. It's only been here for 30 years, serving some of the best Thai food in Thai town. Why would it need any bells and whistles or even an eye-catching sign? I was immediately greeted by the friendly staff, as was everyone else. Most of the customers were obviously repeat guests to this establishment. It seems they were remodeling, judging by the bare walls that looked like they were just painted yesterday.
Well, we opened up in 1983, and it was my parents' doing. It was considered like a small cafe at that time instead of an actual restaurant, and it was catered towards more Thai people when there wasn't that many Thai people in LA. So it was a home-based place where Thai people would come over and get Thai food that actually tasted authentic rather than Americanized Thai food.
Shortly after getting the lay of the land, I ordered their most famous dish, the crispy pork. I fell in love at first bite. The blend of textures, both tender and crispy, the mix of seasonings, sweet, tangy, and spicy, on top of a bed of garlic white rice, made for a savory meal.
Basically, our roasted pork with Chinese broccoli, we make it ourselves. What we do is we first have to get a good portion of the belly from the pork, and then we cut it up and we boil it, and then we bake it and we fry it up. And then I think what's the most special part about it is that our pork is crispy on the skin, has meat in the middle, and has a crunchy meat on the bottom. It takes time. It takes about 3 to 4 hours just to do the whole process. And it's our #1 selling dish because it's becoming more well known outside of the Thai community because of its, I guess, delectable taste of it.
I was hungry for more though, so I had to try the spicy basil chicken. A little bit more on the spice size, but again, not overwhelming. It was delicious.
When my parents started owning this restaurant and it became more popular, originally we did use holy basil, but because at that moment in time where there was certain changes where Thai people were going back home and Americans were starting to come eat here, they didn't know what holy basil was. They thought it was a little bit too peppery. So then my mom changed it to just regular sweet basil. I think it gives a sweeter taste to it. It's not so harsh like the holy basil. And then the basil with chili garlic dish itself became popular maybe the last 10 years because when we do make it, it's not too much on the sweet side where most other Americanized restaurant would make it, and it's more spicier than other places. So we actually do use Thai chili, dry chili, fresh chili, garlic, put them all together, and once we cook it up, I mean, you could smell the chili from the wok itself.
All in all, I have to say that if you are in the mood for an unforgettably tasty and quick lunch, that Yai Restaurant is the place for you to go in Thai town.